the day. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. Jalen Hurts and the Cleveland Browns versus Justin Herbert and the San Francisco 49ers.
We are in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Hurts taking a shot for Samuel. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
They go play action with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Rolling to his... And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. The numbers for Howard a week ago: 7 catches, 77 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Palardy. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. This is taken at the 18. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll run on 1st down. Herbert. And he'll down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference?
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Hurts. Steps away to his left. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. 3 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And that gives him 9 for the season, and I've been around the game long enough to know this. 10 is the benchmark number, all right? People want to get to there because that really signifies that you've had the year that you've been looking for. And also,
and he takes this one in for a Brown score. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 4 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13. Herbert to the right side and complete to Atwell. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Herbert now. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. T.J. Watt. That is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now it's Lockett. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the first.
Touchdown, Browns! Van Jefferson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Herbert on first down now. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Dawson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drive.
Herbert has it knocked free.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Hurts. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. T.J. Watt, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. On second down now. It's Dawson, and he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Dawson, and he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Michael Palardy now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Returnable for Lockett. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll throw now on the final play. Dancing to his left. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin in the AFC North as we head up to M&T Bank Stadium. Baltimore hosting Cincinnati. And it's the Ravens out in front as that game moves towards halftime. Justin Fields has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Jared Goff with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they trail the visiting Chicago Bears. The Bears trying to hold on and claim victory. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And that first half was nothing short of a disaster. 0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to get him going, obviously, right? So you've got to get him in rhythm. And we always think of short passes. I think of jet sweeps where they just kind of toss the ball forward. You know, that counts as a forward pass. And then you can say to him, look at that. You completed 3, 4, 5 in a row. Now you've got to get your confidence going.
On second and 12, Herbert. He finds Howard complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. On second down and 4. Herbert, throw left side, complete. That's Dawson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they're going to face a third down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's Michael Palardy now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts being chased out left. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hurts throw into the hands of Lockett. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. We'll check on his status when we get back. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tutu Atwell there, and it's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Dropping this underneath with Herbert. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. On 1st down, it's Herbert. We'll get that underneath to Herbert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert will find a man over the middle. Tutu Atwell.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Herbert's throw caught by Higgins. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. To the air again, Herbert. That's caught by Howard. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Dawson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. He's going to go up top for the end zone. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Now it's Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tutu Atwell. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. They're going to try and run. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're we're back to a two-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Dawson. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Herbert. Open man is Howard to tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Dawson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll make it a second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
One last throw here for Herbert. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Browns, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on...
Come and get me.